What's up, YouTube fans? Today we're going to take a look at the Dr. Wu Space Disc and Turbo. They're versions of a Legends or Mini Legends, Cosmos, and Ramjet. These were sent to me by Dr. Diecast to take a look at. He always sends me like a box full of stuff, and I just really appreciate it. But let's take a look at these two. We'll start off with Cosmos here, or Space Disc. He's got some nice paint here. You got metallic blue, yellow, silver, black across the bottom all the way around, blackish blue. The back you got yellow, and yeah, overall looks really nice. Nothing really to do here. He just does a Space Disc. It doesn't come with a stand or anything, but overall nice looking alt mode. And then here is the Turbo, their version of Ramjet. Got some nice gold paint there with white, black paint here, silver on the back for the engines. It is a light, nice looking jet. You can remove these missiles if you want to have that look, but I think it's incomplete without it, but you have that option. There aren't any landing gear or anything like that. It's just too small of a scale. I don't know what scale they're calling this, to be honest. Dr. Wu is like smaller than Legends, but you know, there isn't really anything it matches with its own thing. So it's kind of smart of them to make it, but nice looking alt modes here overall. All right, let's get them transformed into their robot modes. We'll start with Space Disc. So go ahead and we're going to unpeg the arms from the sides. That you can see they're on like a hinge. You take that hinge, rotate that up. And this one, unpeg it from here, rotate that hinge up. Leave those arms there. You can come to the legs. You can rotate this panel up, and then that's going to tab into his back, just like that. Bring the legs down, rotate the feet down, separate the feet, bring the arms back down, and then you can use a nail or a spudger, but you're going to pull up on the head. And there's the cutest Cosmos ever created. I mean, it's really, really cool. It's pretty good looking for this size. You got some yellow paint here on the arms, yellow paint for the face, metallic blue for the eyes. That black paint ends up on the feet. That looks good. Very clean for a mini Legends. I mean, it looks great. Let's take a look at this guy. Again, another quick and simple transformation, but fold these wings down. We can open up the wings, bring them to the back. We can take these panels here. These are going to unpeg from here and open up to the side. We can open up the feet right here. We can come to the back. We're going to unpeg this panel here from the legs. You can open up this back panel and rotate that down. Fold the legs forward. It'll make it easier to transform this. There's a little piece right here. It likes to fall off. It's just on the crotch and the chest plate. It's just, you know, it's not tolerance perfectly, so it does like to fall off a little bit. But go ahead and take this piece here. You're going to open this up, bring this down. This is going to rotate all the way around, and you can see there's his head. And leave this part up and out of the way. And we're going to take the bottom part. I knocked this off again. Take the bottom part here. We're going to rotate this all the way around. Make sure you have the arms opened up all the way. And we get this around. These are going to tab back into the top. So just give those a little push. Come to the front. We can bring this panel down and peg it in right here. Same on this side. Peg that in right there. On the back, you can bring this panel down. It'll just sit down like that. And I happen to knock the missile off here. But there you go. And you can kind of do the feet however you want. I like to have them swept back. But if you want the look from the cartoon, you can have them outwards. You know, whatever you prefer. But overall, pretty good looking Ramjet. Let's go over the articulation on both these guys. The head, it does rotate, but pretty tough to move. It's very little rotation. Arms rotate, and I tend to knock this off with my big fingers, but rotates around a ball joint, out to the side on a ball joint. Mentioned you can take the missile off. Elbows on a ball joint, gets up to there, 90 degrees, and you have a rotation at the elbow. Nothing at the hand. Nothing at the waist. Legs will go up to there. There is, it's not a hip skirt. Is it a hip skirt? No, it's not. So legs will go up to there, back to there, out to the side. Rotation on a ball joint at the thigh. You have a 90-degree bend at the knee. And at the feet, you don't really get anything. But at this scale, I'm not surprised they don't have ankle tilt or anything. But he does stand up just fine. I don't have any issues balancing or anything. For Space Disc, the head can rotate around. You actually get a tiny bit of, not really, just a rotation. You have rotation at the shoulder on this joint here. 90-degree bend at the elbow. Nothing at the hands. Legs go up to there, back to there, out to the side, all in a ball joint. A rotation at the ball joint. 90-degree bend at the knee. I'm surprised they even worked that in there. And then you have a ball joint for the foot, so it can go all the way forward and backwards. It can rotate, and it can go side to side. He actually has better articulation than some of the retail Cosmos we've gotten in the past. It's a really well done Cosmos. But there you go for articulation. And for some size comparisons, there it is next to the Dr. Wu Ultra Magnus, or their Prime, done in the white and blue. And then we have New Age, just so you can see the difference in scale between Legends and whatever these are. Quite a bit bigger. So these are really their own thing here. So final recommendations on the Dr. Wu Space Disc and Turbo. I'm going to give this a 4 out of 5. I'm going to recommend it. I do prefer the Cosmos a little better. I just think it has nice articulation. Overall, I think it's the stronger of the two, but I think that's why they package it this way, because they expect that, you're probably not in for Ramjet on his own, but if they package it with something like this, you'll probably end up buying both. So, and same for Cosmos, you're probably not going to end up buying Cosmos on its own, but it is a cool set. Now, if you're collecting Dr. Wu, they really go well with like Titan class figures, just as a display piece. So I think they really work for that. Gone is the day where you need all the minifigures. You really just need these guys, and they're perfect for that kind of display. So yeah, I definitely recommend it. That's it for today. Thanks for watching. Thanks to Dr. Diecast for sending this for review. We'll see you next time.